So, with the release of Little Nightmares 2, many more questions have been asked than answered, especially the ending. One of the major questions was, why did Six drop Mono? Why would Six betray her newly found best friend? In this video, I'm going to discuss some of the major theories as well as what I personally believe of why she did this. So, let's get started. Theory number 1. Six dropped Mono because she realized he's the Thin Man. The most commonly believed theory is that Six finally sees Mono without his signature bag and saw a familiar face, the Thin Man. So after taking time to think about this, she decides to drop him in order to get rid of her former captor. This does make sense. The way Six is gazing into Mono's eyes at the end does seem to suggest she realized he was the Thin Man, and why she showed no remorse after doing what she did. She believed Mono betrayed her instead of vice versa. This is a good theory. I do believe in it, but I do believe another theory a little bit more than this one. Stay tuned to find out. Theory number 2. She simply just didn't need Mono anymore. Let me explain. At the end of the game, Six might have realized Mono might have been evil based on the fact that he kept traveling through the TV, seemingly wanting to free the Thin Man that has caused her so much trouble. While holding on to Mono's hands, she realized if she stayed with him anymore, more trouble will follow. And so she thought the only way to get rid of him was to drop him. Another part of this theory is that Six might needed to hold on to Mono's hands just to obtain the ability to travel through the TV, and not actually to pick him up. It is known that Six can obtain powers from others, but this theory is slightly flawed. Reason why is Six is only able to obtain these powers by eating the thing that possesses them, and we clearly did not see she take a bite out of Mono. So I don't see why she would able to get the powers, but you never know. Maybe she can actually get the powers by holding the person's hand or the thing, but it's never explained, so I don't really agree with it too much. So now for the third theory, the one I strongly believe in, and I hope I can persuade a lot of people else to believe in, because I really do think this theory might be the actual one. Throughout the first Little Nightmares, we see Six have many, and I mean many, selfish tendencies, from using the caged child for her own escape and not even trying to help them, to not even hesitating to eat her gnome friend. She has many traits that are related to an anti-hero. An anti-hero practically means a hero that has a lot of kind of villainous tendencies, a lot of selfish tendencies, but they're still not a villain per se. They just kind of think for themselves mainly. That's pretty much what an anti-hero. They like only save themselves. That's how you can remember it. So let me explain the theory about this. So when Mono finds Six in her twisted up form, she's entangled with her music box. Ever since the beginning of the game, it is shown she has a strong, deep attachment to this. You could see when she was cranking it how she seemed almost hypnotic by the melody that has been played through the music box. It's quite simple why she is very attached to this music box. The peaceful melody is the only thing that is keeping her calm through this dreadful world, keeping her peace and relax. So at the end, the Thin Man uses it against her by keeping her trapped in her own fake peaceful reality and keeping her in that monstrous form. And in order to set her free, Mono must at first trick Six into showing the music box by giving her fake trust, and just at the end to destroy it. The only thing that was important to her, that music box. Even though it was for her own good to save her from that harsh reality, she is still sour and angry about being backstabbed into getting her music box destroyed. You can feel the disgust and hatred that Six shows right after Mono destroys the music box. You can see it in her face. You can see how she looks at Mono with such hatred. And subsequently, at the end, out of her own selfishness, she drops Mono out of anger. I personally really like this theory because, based on what I said before, 6 has many anti-hero traits that is shown throughout the first game. And it would make sense that she would do something as petty as drop Mono over him destroying her only way of relaxing, the music box. I personally really do think this theory is a really good theory. I remember when I first saw 6 drop Mono, man, I was so angry. It was probably the angriest I've ever felt playing a video game, is because I really love Mono and 6 together and I thought they would escape together. So when I saw that, man, my impression on 6 changed dramatically, and it made me take a closer look at the first game and her actual personality. So I really do think this theory might be the more correct one, but the Thin Man theory is pretty good too. Well, that's all for this video. Nice, quick, short little theory video. I hope y'all enjoy it. And please let me know what you think caused 6 to drop Mono in the comments below. I would love to read these theories. I love to see other people's point of view. So yeah, thank you for watching. I will be doing more Little Nightmare videos in the future, so I hope you watch them. Thank you for watching again. See ya next time.